Hello, Ridgewood High School students and parents. This is Mr. Bailey and Mr. Fabish.
Hello, everybody.
There he is. We are representing the guidance department. We're both guidance counselors at the school. Some of you know us, some of you don't. But this is our first video of hopefully many over the next few weeks while we're away from each other physically, just to get in contact and to make sure that we're communicating with you and to stay connected. We obviously really care about you kids and we miss you, and we want to stay connected as possible, and hopefully videos and finding different ways to do that will be helpful for you. So Mr. Fabish is going to talk a little bit about how you can contact us in the next coming few weeks.
Yeah, so we've created a Google form that you guys can use, and I'm just going to pull it up here now to share with you. So give me 1 second, and I'll show you where you can go. You can go to the high school page here, and if you click on links to grade 9 through 12 home instruction Google site and scroll down on the right-hand side, you'll see this student wellness check-in under the student support services. And when you click on that, it's going to bring you to a Google form that you can fill out. And I'll let you guys read this, but obviously the first thing is if it's an emergency, we do encourage you to call one of these lines, or obviously 911 if it's a desperate emergency. But if you just need to check in either with your GA or with a guidance counselor, or maybe really anybody on the student life team, you can use this form and just answer these few questions. And obviously we need to know what we can help you with, who you'd like to get in touch with, but then the best way to get in touch with you. Email is obviously one of the fastest ways to get in touch with us, but if we need to get in touch with you, just let us know your cell phone number, home phone number, or email, whatever works for you. And we can always do a video call like this, or we can make phone calls as well. So we just want to make sure that you guys know that it's there, and and just know that there are ways that we can still stay in touch. Like Mr. Bailey said, the part of the reason why we got into education in the first place is to be connected with kids and help you guys. And it's hard to do that from a distance, but it's not impossible. And there are lots of ways that we can do that. And this is one way that you can reach out to us to make sure that we can stay connected with you.
And Mr. Fabish, can you just talk a little bit about, we're going to be putting a lot out there. We've been really trying to expand our social media platforms within guidance. So we get so much information throughout the year, and especially during a time like this when we're apart, we want to be able to get this information to you guys as quickly and clearly as possible. So Mr. Fabish and Mr. Ano, Mrs. Hellman, a lot of the other counselors have put together a lot of different social media platforms that haven't really been utilized yet. But I think in the next 3 months or however long we are apart, they could be very helpful for you guys. Mr. Fabish, do you mind talking about those?
Absolutely. So the two main ways that we've been sharing a lot of our information have been through Twitter and through Instagram. And both handles are at Maroon Guidance. So it's really simple to search, and you can find us on either platform. Oftentimes we're sharing a lot of the same information, but sometimes it's just in different ways. I've been trying to post things to Twitter daily, and we've been trying to post things to Instagram daily. We've been able to post updates about SAT and ACT, but also just encouragement and positive messages as well. As Mr. Bailey said, these are uncertain times, and we've got to find ways to stay positive, and to look at each day and each moment as an opportunity. Really we're blazing trails right now, and so we'd love to encourage you guys to stay positive in your efforts, and just make sure that we're doing everything that we can to work on this together. There are sometimes it's not easy, and you take it moment by moment. There are people that I follow on social media and books, authors of books that I read in order to stay as positive as possible. Authors like John Gordon, he's great on Instagram and Twitter as well. Or guys like Brian Kite, you can follow him on Instagram and Twitter. He actually has He has if you go to dailydiscipline.com, you can get an email in your inbox every weekday from him that, it can be encouraging. It can be straight to the point, but just keep you feeling motivated and wanting to continue to push through, even in those moments when we're feeling like it's hard to do that. So that's what I'm doing in order to continue to encourage you guys. And so I just want to pass that on as well.
Thank you, Mr. Favish. And as a guidance department, our counselors were talking, communicating every single day. Other than our families, you kids are our priority. So you're who we're thinking about, you're who we're bouncing ideas off of, you're who we're trying to help through this time, although we're not physically together. So we all want you to know that you are our main priority other than our families, and we're going to try to find different ways to connect and help you. This is an uncertain time, but there's going to be a lot of positive that comes from this. Like Mr. Fabish said, it's a historical moment, but it is a temporary moment. And there's basically two ways we can think of it. We can think of it as kind of a negative moment and things are being taken away from us and there's a lot of fear and anxiety and panic. Or we can look at this as almost a reset, remind us of what the important things are in life and allow us to focus on different things. And improve and grow. Everyone talks about, your generation maybe not having enough grit or enough toughness or enough perseverance. Well, this is an example in your lifetime where you're going to be able to show that. And we know you're going to step up and do just that. Academically, it's going to be different for a few weeks. So the online learning, your teachers are doing an unbelievable job. We're very lucky to be in Ridgewood Public Schools where your teachers were able to adapt so quickly. I know other school districts across the country are not in that same boat. So we have a lot to be thankful for in that regard. It's going to look different. You can use it as an excuse and say, you know what, this is not like going to class. I'm going to sleep in. I'm not going to do anything. I'll do my homework at 7:30, but I'll give it, half effort. Or you can look at this as a moment of great growth for you, not only academically, but again, personally, and you have more free time. So maybe you start exploring different areas in your life that you wanted to learn about. Maybe you pick up a book and read for fun. Maybe you study a different topic. Maybe you, go outside for a walk with a friend, as long as you're a few feet apart and you have a conversation face to face rather than texting or through Snapchat. There's all these different moments now that we're going to have where we can all grow and develop. So again, just to bring it back to Ridgewood High School, we are here for you. We are thinking about you. We are your supporters. We're your team behind the scenes, all of your counselors. We're going to be posting different videos, hopefully daily. Other counselors will be doing it as well, so you get to know us a little bit better. And please do not hesitate anytime to reach out to us. Our computers are open. Our cell phones are available. Our Google Classrooms. There's ways for you to contact us. And like Mr. Fabish said, if there's anything that you're very concerned with, you have that student wellness form that you could always fill out. And if you're in dire need and you can't contact anybody, you always have our local police department that is there to help you at any time.
Absolutely. So, stay positive, keep working hard, and we're going to get through this together. All right. All right. Mr. Bailey.
All right, guys. Have a great day.
All right. Enjoy.